Today I've built a deck that is all about ass. Assemble the players. But CGB, aren't those kind of jokes just kind of immature for your audience? No questions. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today's video focuses on the rare from Murders at Karlov Manor, Assemble the Players. For 1 and a white, this enchantment lets you look at the top card of your library anytime. Once each turn, you can cast a creature spell with power 2 or less from the top of your library. Look, we got 20 lands. We got 4 copies of Assemble the Players, and we have every other card in our deck being a creature with power 2 or less that we can cast with Assemble the Players. So if you missed my Luminarch Ass pirate jokes, have I got a deck for you. There is one more kind of thing in the deck that's new. Delny, the Streetwise Lookout, is something that we're trying out. Getting double triggers off the Brutal Cathars and the Werefox Bodyguards that we have plenty of is very, very good. We also have Kellen Daring Traveler, which can make maps with the Journey On with green mana. So that is how I justify 4 Razor Verge Thickets in my mana base. If you haven't crafted these, and you don't want to craft them for this and just go mono white, I understand. You do you. Do your thing. I'll be out here assembling players. And today's video is brought to you by sponsors who I'm sure love this intro. CoolStuffInc.com, promo code CGB5, and Ultimate Guard, the only company I use to protect my products. Now let's dive in. Let the assemble nonsense begin. On the play, Warden, Kellen, Bodyguard. We could also make maps. Maps are good with Warden. I'm doing it. I came here to make maps, baby. We journey on. It's like a value deck too, you know? The Novice with the Warden. It's also good. Green-black, difficult matchup. Deep Cavern Bat, a noxious creature. Huh? Okay. I guess they hate that card. I don't think we use yeah, we're not gonna use the Bodyguard here. We're gonna play the Spellbook Vendor and we're gonna make Kellen tough. I think if they could have removed this, they would have. The Scry is really helpful. Yeah, I'll draw that land. Both Mishra's Foundries in the top 10. Let's go. Yep, they found their removal button. You. And you. We got stuff and things. Getting strong now. Yep, that's the card. That's the card. Kellen dies too easy. This doesn't die so easy. No board wipe, opponent. Just classic mid-rangey stuff. Yeah, Preacher. Yeah. Players, assemble. I mean, I'm definitely playing it now. They got like a cut down for this. I know what's going on. They're trying to ambush me. Brutal Cathar, huh? So, here's the thing. They attack, they cut down the Coppercoat Vanguard. So we have to get this to resolve. We do have to target, though. They might do it now. They were trying to catch me in combat. I'm too smart for that. They still should have waited to see where I attached my roll, if I did. Now, do I attach my roll? Or do I crack my clue? Is this being a 2-3 really important? Neither are attacking into the Preacher. Let's decline. 18-15, so their attack gets them a little vampy. We've got to expect a good amount of Gix's command in this version if they're playing green-black mid-range in this world. Oh, they're holding back. I love it. Maybe they're also thinking that they're going to cut down a Werefox bodyguard. Sentinel. Getting dangerous out here. Okay. Yeah, they're building a board. We have to outvalue it. Hopeful on top. Yeah, I think we got to go good and wide, getting our free value all the way from Assemble the Players if we can. So this attacks, we scry. It doesn't have a good attack though. Our creatures aren't big enough. We could send the Foundry. No, we need another mana for that too. But this card will be useful. Let's just hold up the bodyguard. Pass the turn. Getting the Warden will help. If they're gonna make that play, do I go after their Sentinel? Or do I let them do it? I'll let them do it. I still have a feeling they have a removal spell. Okay. Pretty aggressive. I think I want to get the bat. I also want to get the Sentinel. I think they have a removal spell, and if I double block, this only kills one. Okay, let's do that. And then when they use their removal spell, we'll bodyguard. No? Okay. That's fine too. We're really afraid of the vendor. But we got the growing threat off the battlefield. I think the Sentinel's more valuable than they're giving it credit for. I see. Got another one. Never didn't have it. Target itself. With this on top, that's just a +1/+1 counter. Let that be. And then we will bodyguard flash and take off the bat and get our Warden cooking. The top of the deck is always a lie. It is always such a freaking lie. No legendary creature means no reduction on a Ganjo. Go like this. Take that off the board. Pass. They know about the other bodyguard. This is the thing. Can we grind against a mid-range deck with this build? That's what's important here. Another bat. We let them have the bodyguard or no? Empty-handed now. Okay. I mean, this board is very dead to a sweeper. I don't like it, but we go. Stupid bats. We do want the Warden to start helping us scry through the lands we draw. Because as a 20-land deck, we will draw more. You know it. I know it. Go to 11. More Dread Knights. You know it. I know it. They'll definitely kill these if they can. Makes a lot of sense to tap them. There's a Novice. It's pretty good. I can't. Once each turn. Lame. I knew that though. Totally knew that. Do I want that hopeful? Kind of. But also kind of not. Could draw it, play it. Let's keep growing. Another warden. Fun. We are at 11. The Dread Knights will probably get aggressive. So a 3-4 helps a lot. Uh-huh. Pretty good. Kill it! We hates it. Don't want to crack clues right now, do we? What do we got on top? Hopeful. Hopeful not that good. Let's see if we can do better. It's a lot of hopefuls lately. I need... No! All right, well, we can draw it if we need to. Is that the play? A 2-mana open? Go to 7, cast Cathar, take your Shieldred, attack with Initiate, attack with Warden. This becomes a 3-4. They double block it, they kill it, but then they have to cast these next turn. That's pretty good for us. It's really close. I'm doing it. I'm a maniac. I'm doing it. They are holding priority. I think they still got something. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a Gix's command and I'm doomed. I guess now that I'm tapped out, it makes sense to tap these. Pretty good card. Hope for the best. I have a feeling it's not gonna end well for me. Oh. Okay, that the card has done its work. Card has definitely done its work. There is no card named Gix's Command in this format. None. None at all. Couldn't be you. Would never be you. Oh, guys, I think we're in this. Uh-huh. Best of 3 cards making their way into best of 1. Oopsie. $14 health. Novice. Am I gonna get this in the air? I guess I should work on it. I don't want one go for the throat to be the end of me. Hits just keep on coming. But let's look for card advantage. Let's look for card advantage. It's a little greedy, not gonna lie. Don't mind blocking with that. Don't want to block with these ever. I mean, card. I said card advantage, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let's go. One, two, three. Pretty good against Doomblades. That's 9 in the air. Yeah. You got one turn. It better be cool. All 4 novice inspectors. Shuffler's fine. No! Oh my god, no! No! Ah! Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Still might be able to salvage this. They didn't choose the lifelink mode. Five life. We just got to get to 6. We can power the foundries and use them for the counter. As long as this isn't a removal spell. I think we're still there. Thank God we built up the other warden instead of putting more counters on the first one. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Boom! We lived! We survived the Gix's command! Oh, I thought that was done. Oh my god. We ground out a Golgari mid-range deck that should definitely be built to ruin us. We take those. On the play, boom. Look at that curve. Look at that body. Work out. Blue? Who plays blue? Trash color, am I right, guys? White. Okay. Don't want to get the Adeline destroyed, but let's get our vendor countered, I guess. Or not. I think they have a get lost. So let's go on the warded creature, huh? I mean, card advantage against a deck that really wants to run us out of card advantage. No action. What does that mean? It means they have a lockdown. Of course they have a lockdown. All right, we assemble the players, get that on the field. See if they use a get lost on that. Get that value, get that value. Magic's great. I love Magic. Magic is fun. Well, they have 6 spells in hand. How many of them are temporary lockdown, you know? Uh-huh. I'm ready to scoop. Show me a sunfall. You forgot to show me a sunfall. Pretty good draw. Was that? No more lies? Try for this. Probably won't work. They definitely left their mana out for a reason. And let that happen. Okay. Well, at least they're throwing their cards around. Like, they could have just used this No More Lies to trade with something, but instead they threw it into a march. They might fall behind on cards. That could happen. That could definitely happen here. You want to use a Wandering Emperor and give me back my Vanguard? Probably not. You're down to 8. You want to counter a Novice Inspector? You probably can't. It's No More Lies. What they will probably do is Memory Deluge. Not a lot I can do about that. Just looking for land in all the wrong places. Okay, they go to 7. Closer than it looks. Like a Sunfall, we still get the Vanguard back. We power up Foundry, we put them to 3. No Sunfall, you can put them to 2. If we power up Foundry, which may or may not be a good call. They had to think about that. It's probably a good sign. If this were another bodyguard, I'd feel amazing right now. I feel untouchable. Cool. They left the mana up and they've used 3 marches. So of course they have the 4th one, right?
Our plans are
Of course they do.
your comprehension.
Pretty good draw. Puts them under threat of doom. Here's the thing. They Sunfall and then they plus the Jace on the bodyguard. Or on the Coppercoat Vanguard. It's a disaster, right? Let's just put them to 3 and force them to do it without committing anything else to the field. And like we could top deck the Mishra's Foundry and just win. Hey, lands, thank you. Didn't want any of those. Appreciate ya. Pass. Feels like a Wandering Emperor, but I've got a plan because I think I know what they'll do. Oh, wow. Huh. Does foil my plan slightly. They still need another play to get out of this. It's probably a get lost. They use it here. They're still taking 3, so they have to use the get loss on the Inspector. Yeah, and there's only Pain lands left. Dicey. Dicey. How are you gonna survive? That mana base will kill you. Uh-huh. Vanguard returns, still a 3-point attack. And double ward. That's one way to go. Maybe they salty. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood but me. Let's go, Wardens. On the draw. Blue black, you. No cut down though. Double bodyguard. Go for the throat, probably active. Swing, swing. Probably gets countered. Does that mean I should go for another Warden and save Kellen? They might want to play a Mastermind. Make him have it. People don't always respect the daring traveler. Classic human fairy scout disrespect. Not this opponent. Siegfried is ready. Complete with discarding an Atraxa. Great. Love that. I'm sure that's not an issue. Oh, this card. All right. Well, they missed a land drop, so we're just taking that card right off the board. If it's the version of the Conspiracy Unraveler combo deck that runs the looter creatures, the best thing you can do is kill the looters. If they can't do the looty things, they can't reenact any crimes. They found the land and they got the door. All right, we're in trouble. Was really hoping for another turn of relief there, deck. So I think they might Atraxa next turn, but then Bodyguard can get us through. We're just not dealing enough damage though. So I guess I'll do this. And I'll do this. And I'll do this. It's -1 damage, but I think we need this scry because we're flooding. We need our opponent to miss land for a few turns. Can't be blocked for your greater if ability you control. Well, that can be double Bodyguard, but I don't think that matters here. The unblockability might matter. We'll keep you. Give the new card a chance, right? That's what we gotta do. You can use your door now. Like, I'm done making decisions. It's all you. All right, no lands, no lands. Because if we can steal one turn, like if they reenact the crime next turn, we're probably gonna lose. If we can steal a turn where they play a tap land here. Uh-huh. Well, it's not a breach. Okay. Sure. They don't have a reenact yet. That's what I'm getting here. You don't get to cast it for free. You gotta pay mana. Magic the Gathering. I guess we put the 7 on them, threaten to be lethal next turn. Come on, just, you know, reenact that Atraxa. We still haven't put a breach down there. Okay. Yep. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. They could have a breach in hand. Get this Conspiracy Unraveler and cast it. Here we go. It's Atraxa. They 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, dead. They dead. They dead. This can go to 10. I think I have exactly that. Yeah. Let's go. I wish I could tell him. Could give him the oops. Oh man. The choice is made. And it did not matter. They had me. They had me. They threw away their blocker. On the draw. Yeah. We roll. Oh. Who dis? New deck coming through. Hi guys, I'm new in town, new to the meta. Just, you know, thought I'd innovate on the art of casting as many red spells as I can, preferably on the play, so my opponent doesn't actually get to do anything, really. Kind of my thoughts. Kellen, 3 toughness. Coppercoat Vanguard, 2 toughness. I mean, if they take their time to kill the Vanguard, I guess that's good. Get the damage in. We could hold this back and try to trait with a Feldon, but I think that's a loser's plan. Yeah. That's what I was most worried about, is a play with fire into something else that's good. But let's be real. They never didn't have it. Oh, good. They put it on the Feldon. That means we can exile the Feldon. Let's box it up. They should see this coming, but they might not, because they are, in fact, mono red. They have a 3-mana 4/3 without haste. I've never felt so alive. Down to 9. Assemble the players. Take their 4/3. Hopefully no more play with firesies. Combat. Get a +1. Uh-huh. And then you got it. All attack. That's a monstrous rage. Down to 2. Gotta fight your way through it. Now we have a 2/3 to block this nonsense. We do have a little birdie in the air, and if their last spell is a burn spell, then we're a turn late, but we did go second. So that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Well, this plays around dying to Kamado. And we can have a map token. Haha. Found the line! Congratulations! And by the way, get mono red. On the draw with no 1-drop, but 2 Brutal Cathars and a Vanguard, we will try it. Doesn't seem good. Nice top deck. Oh yeah, cut it down. Don't hesitate. Surely there's nothing else to cut down. I think our opponent's on a toilet gaming kick, so let's make it tough for him. Here's a Vanguard. Double bat for double brutal. Don't worry, there's more where that came from. They have a cut down. They have to use on the Vanguard, right? They can't afford it for it on the brutal. I mean, maybe they save it till next turn. Weird that they're thinking so hard now. They definitely didn't think hard about that cut down. And they didn't think about the first bat at all. So it's interesting. Something's up. Uh-huh. Okay. Very strange behavior. Well, here's a Skrull and a Spellbook Vendor. Lining up for a wonderful next turn. So use your removal now or hold it forever. No kidding. All right, gotta draw another removal source. Easy. We could go for the bat. Plan to deal with Shieldred later. I think that's a loser's game plan, though. The Shelly is just going to bury us, and the bats are going to gain so much life. Gotta do it like this. No big deal. Actually not worried about Skitter very much at all here. It's only a matter of time. We'll find a way to deal with the bats. See if they want to trade Lord Skitter. They don't know I have a backup. And it looks like they do. Probably should. Tough choice now is whether or not to play around Gix's command. I think I will. I can draw with the clue. And right now it's 4 racing -2 +2. The thing is, let's see, if they Gix's command, giving them back their Shieldred isn't any, like, it's not like a regular board wipe, right? It's not a destroy all creatures. It wouldn't destroy their Shieldred. So sacking the bodyguard doesn't actually do me any good. All right, let's play like we're not gonna beat a Gix's command. Let's just go for it. Let's get stuff on board. Yep. Down the line. Bats forever. Your last card is probably a removal spell. And they tank at weird times, don't they? Interesting. What does it mean? $11 and falling. Vendor? On the Inspector. So Inspector and Initiate can attack. Into the Skitter. 6 points. Should be able to keep up with the bats, even though the opponent's all the way up at 20. Ooh, okay. It's interesting. We do have a legendary creature, so it's only 2 mana, so we would still get to use Vendor and channel a Ganjo to kill a bat, which might start the cycle of getting our Brutal Cathars back. I don't know if Skitter can afford to trade here, but I mean, it's not really doing anything otherwise. If it attacks, I guess that's interesting. I just blocked with the Vendor, though. Liliana? Sure. Frustrating.
Dominaria shadows like me.
Initiate can go.
Sacrifices must be made.
All right, so the Aganjo play doesn't work because of Liliana, unless Liliana dies. And I could use the Skrelv to get through, but then the opponent's Go for the Throat is going to work. Interesting. But we can also sacrifice our Vendor for the good of the land and take out Liliana. Although, this is also a play. And Liliana plussing isn't great for the opponent. But here's the deal. Like, if they block in such a manner as to save Liliana, we can just use the Ganjo now to kill the Skitter and keep our creature. And we know they want to kill this Vendor and not this Novice Inspector. We'll keep that. I can get up in the sky, right? No blocks. Bold. Very bold.
Whatever. Luck favors the foolish, after all.
Yep, that has Death Touch. More rats. It was like they thought about it for a second, wasn't it? Time for the bats to die. Only a matter of time. Get the Preacher. Reduce their options. They don't like using Skitter this way. Well, at 13. Yeah, I'll offer them the Vendor again. Nope. That is not the way. Come on now. Sure. More of them. I like it. They're taking the 6. Wow. Okay. We got 4 blockers for 4 rats. Another one. Like, what you doing?
Enough with the
What
mysteries.
are you doing?
I've come for answers.
Okay.
Off you go.
I'm getting some value. Here's a question. Do I try to trade like this Brutal Cathar, for example? I think I just pass. I'm gonna end up discarding something to Liliana if I don't kill her, but the opponent didn't block last time. Let's see if they block this time. Could also have Brutal Cathard the Skitter, but I want the bat. Brutal Cathar the Skitter attack for lethal? Oopsie. Thought about it maybe a little too late. Didn't realize they went all the way to 7. My bad. Don't judge me.
Fine. I'll take my zombies and leave.
I'm sure it'll be fine if I wait till next turn. Wouldn't be... See? Never didn't have it. I want no comments. No comments. No questions. Wow. Sometimes you hit the keep button accidentally. Thank God it's not that bad. Veteran. You know, I have one of those. I just haven't drawn it. Show him the warden, show him the inspector. Show him the inspector. Pass the turn. Easy. Ooh, green. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? How are we going to keep up with this? They're going to gain a ton of life. They're going to attack for tons of damage. My value plan is usually assemble the players. I guess Kellen attacking helps. Doesn't seem great, though. I'm sure a nice big Warden of the Inner Sky would be useful. And let's grind a goodies. They're doing the thing. Doing the thing. One thing we could do is run Doorkeeper Thrall instead of our Werefox Bodyguards and Brutal Cathars. And then what you could do is instead of assemble the players, or in addition to, if you're feeling really gutsy, you can run Case of the Getaway Express. Okay. Warden v. Warden. I guess I want Kellen to start drawing cards. It's not like a damage race necessarily, it's more of a presence race. And if I run out of cards, I'm in a really bad place. Oh my goodness, 2 scries to the bottom. What's going on? Got wide. Do they have Knight Errant of Eos, or are they just going to throw a Recruiter at me here? Because I'm kind of okay against Recruiter. I can block a few things. I won't be at the highest life total, that's for sure. But I won't be dead. And I can grind from here. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see where we end up. Go ahead, turn him sideways. Really? Opponent? Are you sure you know how your deck works? They played their whole hand, and they only attacked with the one thing in the air. Now I just need to deal with the one thing. Okay, that is an insane flood for my 20 land deck. We gotta get this in the air, of course. You're not attacking. You can't attack unless you're gonna be as big as this. Deck? Hello? All right, draw? Oh, hi, I'm sorry. I guess it wasn't my turn to win. Hiya. Battle of the Wardens, and I'm a turn behind, and I've drawn half the lands in my deck. Not joking, by the way. That is half of them. Literal half. All right, we could put another counter on this and scry. The opponent's gonna put 2 counters on theirs. That's a 6/7. Ours would be a 6/6. Not worth it because we can't block anyway. Better to have blockers open. One, 2, 3 activations. Attack me for 7. Well, in theory, I have another turn with a chump blocker, but we really have to hit here. Mirex. Sure. Don't go for the last counter. Okay. It's not important. I can definitely threaten 9 next turn if they decide to go for that. Okay, that's not good. What do we do? I think we have to draw into a Brutal Cathar type effect with Kellen. I don't know, man. Let's see if we can get deeper. That can gain flying to keep the chump block train alive, but it's not good enough. I think we're just dead. We can attempt a chump block. I guess we'll put away the things we don't want to chump block with. No, we do want to chump block with that. Okay. We're gonna also attack with a Kellen for 1 more dig. Come on, what the hell? One more. Not exactly. I should have attacked with Warden. I'm too tilted. I'm way too tilted. They take it. Okay. So, lock, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite dead. I also have to tap 3 just to make this win the fight. Really? Well, this has to happen. We don't have a choice. can do this and this and take 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, and then save blockers for next turn is better than trading now. Okay. And there it is. And there it is. Just like we drew it up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 life. I've got to block 4. So that's 1. Say 2. Say 3. Say 4. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can attack with Kellen, attack with Initiates, attack with Vendor. And use its ability. But also hold up Foundry, but I think this is the way. We'll put on the Vigilant Creature. Also, last time I did this, it did not order the triggers correctly. So let's take care of that business ourselves. We want to scry first, then Kellen. Yeah, kind of a weird one for that to get wrong. Kellen's gonna hit this. Beautiful. And our opponent is definitely not going to draw another Recruiter, or a War Leader's Call, or a case of the Getaway Express, or anything good. Our opponent's definitely not going to do that. Okay. We're not quite dead. But by all means, attack all. Or don't. Brutal! Brutal! Ew! Think. Again in the math. We're at 5 for sure. Okay. Who's rolling? Kellen's rolling. All right, figure it out. We can take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers that we absolutely need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. And like I said, they are not gonna draw what they need. It's not gonna happen. Also, this is a good amount of pressure. They have to block, don't they? They do. They're at 11. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Block. Yeah, force them to block, right? That's way better. Force them to block. Hi! All right, Scry's ahead of Kellen's. It's not going to be a hit, so we're going to put it on the bottom. But man, it's the card I built the deck around. I wanted to keep it. All right, Kellen's back up, brother. They're doubling down on the Vendor. The Vendor is the problem in their eyes. And then the chumps. Okay. Taking 6. If they jump away their whole board, how can they possibly win? They have to stop jumping. Opponent, you need to top deck Recruiter, opponent, and you need to block just enough so if you top deck Recruiter that you have a good chance of winning. Okay. I can't play it for them. They're at 5. They have 4 attackers. I have 4 blockers, 1 flies. What is it? And ping. We go to 5. They pass. They pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are getting through 6. Give it to them. And be relentless. Actually, journey on. Max damage here. Max damage. To war! I mean, look, assemble the players. Best card in the deck. Clear winner of this game. You don't get to keep the bat. There's no hope. Surrender to the army of players. They assembled. They assembled rigorously. It was a great assembly. Today's Cool Kids Club member shout out go to Vischar8. Thank you very much for hitting the join button below. You too can get early access to my videos and access to my live streams by hitting the join button. It's only $4.99 a month. Netflix price is going up so fast. I'm sure that I'm at least comparable to Netflix. Do they have assemble the players content? I doubt it. This deck is fine. It's a variation of mono white. It definitely grinds better as any deck with great cards like assemble the players should. Okay, I'm now cringing out myself. Eventually you hit a wall. Look, once a year I think this stuff is fine. And this card will never be as popular as Luminar Cast Pirate, so I don't think I'll get to make this joke all that often. But I do like this deck. I had fun playing it for an aggro deck. You know, there's probably a better build of mono white, but this will still pick you up a lot of wins. I did enjoy all the synergy with Bodyguard and Brutal Cathar. It really hit home for me that the cheap white creatures are just really good. And there's a number of different ways to make sure you get value out of it. But if you just cut this card and added 4 Thalias, there are probably games you'd win that this deck would lose. Still, I loved out grinding control decks and mid-range decks. That's something this deck doesn't usually feel like it can do. So I enjoyed myself a lot. I don't think I have said that enough. Did I mention I enjoyed this assemble the players deck? Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. Unless you just gave up on me just now from all that. Anyway, you're cool.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of CovertGoBlue, and you can find all of his unique tokens and playmats at CovertGoBlue HQ. Take to the skies with CGB's Shark token and playmat, and his premium Dragon Rider token and playmat, or become the apex predator of your next game night with his Dinosaur Rider playmat and token. CoolStuffInc.com/CGB is your place for all things CovertGoBlue. So check it out if you want to channel your inner one in Best of One. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.